Number 9, Dylan Brooks. At the other corner, standing 6'11", number 10, Jabari Smith. Starting at point guard at 6'0", number 5, Fred VanVleet. At the other guard at 6'4", number 4, Jalen At 6'10", number 28, Alfred Kingu.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Norman Powell.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. And it's Mann in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's VanVleet in at the point guard position. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Harden, the pass to Jones, to the inside, Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And that one's good. Green.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him how they'll approach the matchup against James Harden. Coach told me, well, James is at his best going to the rim and operating behind the three-point line, so we want to try and force him to work in that in-between area as best as we can. They'll be following the analytics with that defensive strategy, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's Houston's ball. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Now here's Harden. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Brooks. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Three-pointer, Harden. First shot won't go.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
VanVleet with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Smith. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They defeated Utah in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Now here's Smith, and the 3rd pick in 2022. Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Houston in the lead. Brooks outside. Drops in the 3. Brooks has got 5 points.
One thing you can say about Brooks, he is fearless in every way.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Toombs checked in for Jones. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Batum, the pass to Harden.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Here's Smith. And the layup is good off the glass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Powell finds Zubac. Here's Batum. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Now here's Şengün. And they pick up 2. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Harden going inside, and then Harden with the jam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah. Harden from outside. Fires in the triple. Harden's got 5 points.
No 3 is really a bad 3 when Harden shoots it.
Green in the post. Powell covers. Launches it. And Green good for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Harden missing again.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Smith. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. Outside Porter. Will it go? Thompson pulls it in.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Shepard. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Coffey comes in for Powell. Clippers trail by 11. Porter with it in his last outing with 12 points. Batum outside. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. A deep three. That shot off. Dylan Brooks, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Houston leading by 11. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Derek Jones. Chris Dunn is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Amir Coffey, and it's Batum in at the center position. Here's Dunn, following the score by Houston.
Boy, you've got to like what you see from Dunn. I mean, very aggressive, using that long wingspan to get himself to the rim.
Thompson against Porter. Shot's good by Thompson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dunn, the pass to Porter. The 11-footer. That one a little long.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Here's Green. Ooh, Green wanted those 2.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Coffey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, Green. Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Adams, and VanVleet is subbed in for Whitmore. Brown, he's checked in for the Clippers. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, 3-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Dunn.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac. James Harden.
Zubac passes to Coffee. From the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Smith finds Thompson. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got 7 points.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Batum outside.
Houston foul. Jeff Green. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 17. Here's Coffee, defended by Thompson. Offensive board. Here's Zubac. Nails the baby hook. He has 6.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Now Green. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Van Vliet. From down in the low post, it goes. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions. But you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred Van Vliet in a nutshell.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. And Harden with the slam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. From behind the arc. The rebound by Mann.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Harden hits them both. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The Rockets, second.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
1:44 left in the first half of this game. Three-pointer, Harden. The Clippers rebound. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
And, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And the second free throw is good. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Clippers trail by 17. Outside Jones. Back to Powell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
3 points.
Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Now here's Şengün. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others. And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second-chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Jones misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Brooks.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
Three-pointer, Harden. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden, deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
For the Rockets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Rockets.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
That's what Brooks likes, power hoops.
Clippers trail by 21. Harden from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden against Şengün. Man with a double team. Şengün passes to Green. Brooks outside. The three is up. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Man, the pass to Harden. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Jones comes with a double team. Şengün passes to Smith. Back to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Zubac. Şengün, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's the three. Harden missing again.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Smith passes to Şengün. Jones comes with a double team. For three, Smith. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the Clippers call time here.
They've done on the perimeter. Their spacing, ball movement, it's been a strong suit of theirs.
And their ability to hold down the score against opponents means they don't have to enter desperation mode offensively very often. That's a big plus. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Powell for three. Hits the trifecta. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Green in the post, working on Powell. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Another three from Houston.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Jones, the pass to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Powell against Smith. Three-pointer off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Houston. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, a prolific score from all 3 levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
Three-pointer, Harden. Sinks the tray. Harden's got 13 now.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
The Clippers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for James Harden. So it's the Clippers now. Batum finds Powell. To the paint. Dunn right side. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Clippers. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Now here's Adams. No points yet. Here's Green. Off target at the rim.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Dunn, the pass to Powell. Outside Jones. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Gets the 3-ball to go. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Eason's checked in for Houston. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Coffey comes in for Powell. Both shots good from the strike. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Eason, defended by Dunn. From downtown, and Houston another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Thompson, that's good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Porter will bring it up for the Clippers. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Amir Coffey. Kevin Porter is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Dunn. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Pass to Adams. Jones with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Fires from deep. Batum's shot is off. Timeout called. Houston.
Now back
checked in for Adams.
Substitution on the court.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Shepard, outside Eason. Fires top of the key, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Coffee, the pass to Porter. The three! And the Clippers miss again. Well, Houston's shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
It's Eason with the jam.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Back to Landale. Outside Whitmore. Puts up a deep three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Dunn.
James Harden.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Harden. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Whitmore. There's the three. Kept alive by Houston. Thompson outside. Inside. And another shot. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Harden. The Rockets pull it in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Three-pointer, Harden gets the three to fall.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
The Rockets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And here's Shepard for 3. He drops it from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Shepard. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Three-pointer, Harden. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Shepard for 3. Jones grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Let's get an update on Steven Adams. What's the status, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with the Rockets head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
The 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jabari Smith.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Man with it. He's against Tate. Man misses. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And that one's good. Green.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Harden misses.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Easton. No good on the triple. Harden surveying the D. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jabari Smith.